My question is, your Kintu seems to be focused on culture. Yet at the very beginning of your book, you talk about Noah and the two sons. Then you talk about a God. Then again, you come back and talk about Good Friday. And I'm wondering, for the people who will read it, and I'm wondering, what role does religion play in your book?
As a culturalist, I have to step back and look at Christianity critically. Because Christianity is not innocent when you come to black people. Okay? You really need to read the Bible in certain ways. Of course, the Bible is wonderful in the way it evolves over and over. But we have the story of Ham. So Kamu is actually Ham. And there's Mizraim, who's Mizraim. So I am telling you that Christianity has become part of Uganda and has become part of the culture. But how then do we marry those two so that we don't get lost entirely into Christianity? Because remember, we keep saying Africa has a foot in the past and in the present. But at the moment, elements of our culture are disappearing. And as a culturalist, I'm coming back to say, hang on a minute, let's take another look. Our parents, my grandparents, they accepted Christianity, but my grandfather would go to church and do his other things. They were very, very comfortable living both lives. But right now, there's a swing away from culture into Christianity, but Christianity is European. The book has the title Kintu because I wanted it to relate to Kintu, the first man of Uganda, or the first man on earth. And that is, again, takes us to the biblical element, because we have the beginning of man with Adam and Eve, but we also have the beginning of man with Kintu. Now, for me, if I'm going to tell the story of Uganda, I have to start with Kintu. Okay? But Kintu doesn't have to come with a cow, and dung. Okay? The Kintu you will see in the novel has the element of Kintu, the first man. He has that mythical element. He has that sort of beginning. So when you read Kintu, and this is where my interest lies, is that he married Nambi. Nambi brought her brother, who is death. Okay? And if you read Adam and Eve, Eve brought death. Okay? The meeting between Kintu, Nambi, and Adam and Eve come together at that point where the woman is made as the source of evil or the source of death. Now, this is where I turn the story around. In my novel, the source of death starts with Kintu. And this is the feminist element of it. I just cannot live with that. That the woman is in the beginning of death.